Hello everybody and welcome back, where today we've got a bunch of PSVR2 news, some good, some not so good, but we're here to talk about it all. Before we get into it, only 25% you are subscribed and we're trying to get to 20,000 subs. It is a massive task, but I think we can do it. So if you feel like subbing to the channel, that would be much appreciated, and thank you to our patrons and YouTube members who keep the channel going day after day and week after week. With that being said, let's start off with a bit of news about refurbished PSVR2s. They dropped to a low price on Amazon of $240 in the US, which is great. It is pretty fantastic to see this headset become more accessible for more people, and this combined with the price drop of the headset brand new means that more people will be getting hands-on with this fantastic platform. Speaking of getting more people hands-on with this fantastic platform, Sony are now offering leases on PSVR2 and PS5. They announced this on PS Direct, and you can now go and lease out whatever you want, from £10.99 a month, whether that be controllers, the PS Portal, PSVR2, or PS5 or PS5 Pro. PlayStation VR2 starts at £18.49 a month, and I think this is a great thing for people who maybe want to rent the headset for a month just to see if they like it, and then if they really do, they can pay for the whole thing. If they don't, then that's great, and off they go. I'm not sure about in the UK, but in Japan, this leasing program I think is sold out for the base PS5, which is great to see. Probably helped by the recent release of the new Monster Hunter game, because that is massively popular in Japan. Hopefully PSVR2 can get some more recognition from people that wouldn't have tried it otherwise with this new leasing program. Bringing the mood down a little bit more, unfortunately, PCVR and Quest game Mannequin unfortunately said they have no plans for a PSVR2 version at the moment, but we're not closing any doors for the future. Meaning that Mannequin, which is a pretty fantastic prop hunt style game, where the props are actually aliens that freeze themselves in place as humans, and the hunters are humans in spacesuits using scanners to try and find them. It's a really good gameplay loop. I really enjoyed it on PC. That means we won't be getting it now, but maybe in the future. It is multiplayer only, but hopefully if it does eventually come over, we will get cross-play. Walkabout Mini Golf has got a new DLC as well. We'll be covering that, I think, in the next couple of days. This is Mount Olympus and it looks fantastic. I've only seen the one image of it at the moment because it's not quite out yet, but I will be hopping in when it is out to test out, give it a go. I tried to go in as blind as possible because walkabout maps always blow me away, but I'm very excited for that. We got a new game announcement with Electrician VR. We got some gameplay from the IGN trailer, and this does seem like a pretty realistic engineering simulator. Looks like my worst nightmare because I'm awful at games like this, but it seems that getting it wrong is part of the fun, so maybe I'll give it a go. It is also coming up rapidly to the VR game showcase. I'm really excited for this. Last showcase was fantastic. I want to say that was back in September or so of last year. Time has really flown since then, and there's a brand new one. Essentially, we're going to be getting an update on Hitman, which is coming out at least at the moment on the 27th. We haven't really heard anything in terms of them confirming the release date again since the last trailer, but I'm assuming it's just going to come out on the 27th. I haven't really heard anything of a delay or not, but there hasn't really been much in terms of words from IOI. I can confirm I have been in contact with them, but I am away the week the game comes out, but hopefully we can make something work. We'll just have to wait and see. But we're getting a brand new look at that at the game showcase. Flat to VR Studios is back with their previously announced games and a couple of new ones. I think we have Triangle Factory, who are the makers of Breacher. They have just gone all quiet on their socials and blanked out everything, I think, in preparation to show off a brand new game, which is very, very exciting because those devs are great. We've also got a look at Slender VR. This is coming to PSVR2 sometime this year. I'm assuming around October would be great for it. This is basically a full port of Slender the Arrival, and I think it's done by Perp Games. Perhaps we'll see something from Underdogs as well. The Perk games are there because Underdogs is also coming to PSVR2. Exocars also launched on PSVR2 yesterday. Please do let me know if you've been enjoying it or not. I found myself a little bit middling on it. My review came out yesterday. You can check that out if you wish. Lastly, a bit of PSVR2 adjacent news from Toast Interactive, which is really, really sad to see. And essentially they've said that Meta has unilaterally chosen to remove Toast and its two games, Max Mustard and Richie's Plank Experience, from their store. We feel betrayed and powerless on many levels. We are sorry to all customers who missed out on buying those games on Meta Quest, and we invite you to continue buying our games on Steam, Pico, and PSVR2. That's all we can say at this time, but look forward to sharing our story with you all in the near future. Thank you for your support. Now, this is a weird one. Of course, it doesn't directly impact PSVR2 because Toast, unfortunately, did shut down their offices a little while ago, so it wasn't really like we're going to get any more games anyway, aside from, I think, Richie's Plank is still coming to PSVR2, but as of new games that aren't just ports, I don't think we'll be seeing any of those with or without this announcement, but it is a bit of a weird one. Obviously, we only know one side of the story. Maybe Toast have done or said something that Meta didn't really like. Maybe it's because the office is shut down, they're not making any more games, but I think the company isn't liquidated, so they still exist. So I don't think that's a reason to really remove it. I'm a bit confused by this, and I'm just hoping that they can get it resolved. Not really a fan of this move by Meta, but of course, there might be reason for it as we've only heard one side of the story. But yeah, bit of a sad one to see from Toast. They were a fantastic dev with a fantastic game on PSVR2 in Max Mustard, and I wish them all the best in hopefully resolving this. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to like and sub. We'll be going over the latest PSVR2 sale tomorrow, as there's still about a week left of it, if you want to capitalize. And then we'll be covering the Walkabout DLC, I think the day after that. Once again, thank you all so much for your continued support, and I hope to see you all in the next one.